Hey fam, J4D3, the Art Haven here. Back for day 2 of Inktober. And I just kind of wanted to talk about why I haven't had any new videos posted for about, 2.5 years, 3 years, something like that. And that's because I've been going through some hard times. So I'll go back to when it all started. I was working at Boeing, and I just reached my 10-year anniversary there. And my ankles started swelling up. And then one day I couldn't see. At work, I lost my eyesight. And I started shaking and having a fit. Not like a seizure, but it's uncontrollable shaking. So I ran down to medical. They have no idea what's going on. They think I'm having a stroke. I think I'm having a stroke. So I get the ambulance ride to the hospital from Boeing. And so I'm there for 6 hours. And they have no idea what's going on. But I'm kind of over it. So I end up getting released and going home. And then about a week, maybe a week and a half later, my legs are so swollen up. And then my testicles ballooned the size of a gigantic grapefruit. And I can barely walk. And this is crazy. I'm a very physical guy. I have a very physical job. And I'm also stubborn, and I don't want to go to the hospital. So I go to the doctors. They're like, yeah, you're fucked up. You should probably go to the hospital. We don't know what's wrong with you. You're messed up. I'm like, well, give me a day or two, which turned out to be 5 or 6. And I'll figure out what's going on. Maybe I'm having an allergic reaction or something like that. Wishful thinking. And my doctor's like, no, you're really messed up. So then I become bedridden, laying on the couch. And I think it was my wife calls the cops to get an ambulance ride, and I tell them to go F themselves. Oh, pardon me. Then finally, I give in because it's just too scary, and I end up going to the hospital. And it turns out I have end-stage renal kidney failure. I start dialysis in the hospital, and they take off about 300 pounds worth of fluid off my body because I just wasn't transferring it out anymore because my kidneys were dead. And I'm in there for about 2 weeks. I had to quit my job because I couldn't do it anymore. Barely see. And I fell into this just gut-wrenching depression. So I apply for disability. And that takes about, a year and a half to get. And they finally grant my disability. I burned through all my 401k, all my savings, and I'm on antidepressants, and I start my dialysis journey, as the dialysis people say. And it sucks. It hurts. It makes you feel like you just ran out of energy. And after a treatment, I'll sleep for 8 hours after a treatment, up to 15 to 20 hours, because it's that draining. and it feels like your heart's going to explode, and it tanks your blood pressure so you like pass out just about. And I've been going through that particular thing for about 3 years now. So that's kind of why I quit posting videos. But in the meantime, as I'm sitting there at dialysis, I get an iPad. I start sketching stuff out, and I end up doing a whole bunch of portraits for the dialysis techs. You know, because my vision, I went completely blind on my right eye, but my vision on my left eye is still there. And I started getting treatments for that, where they stick a needle in your eye about every 2 to 4 weeks, and it hurts, but it saved my vision. So anyways, I started doing these portraits on May the 4th of all the dialysis guys and as Star Wars characters, and they're pretty cool. And then I start selling them, you know, just for like 20 bucks a pop, nothing. And after that, I did all those by hand, by the way. And then I got my iPad, and after that, I started doing line artwork, and I made a coloring book called Great Cats, and put it out on Amazon. I was so nervous about trying to sell my artwork to just, you know, not just people I know, but anybody can see it. And I don't know why I was so afraid of this, but I was. And that just happened this year. And then I put out my second one this year also, RPG tabletop characters. So basically D&D and, you know, Pathfinder type characters. So I turned that out to a coloring book also. And with no advertising, just word of mouth, I made about $100, which sounds like nothing. When I was working for Boeing, I was taking home about $4.5 to $5 grand a month. But it was the biggest high in the world to actually sell artwork. And so Inktober rolls around this month, and I'm like, you know, I'm going to do Inktober again. And I'm going to start promoting my artwork. And so that's where we're at. So this is my dialysis journey, and why I'm making YouTube videos again, and kind of like the mindset of it all. And the fear that I've overcome from going this route is really palpable. You know, I went from basically losing my income, losing my health, putting a strain on my relationship with my wife. You know, that'll be another video blog. And being tortured every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday so I don't die. And man, I'm saying and a lot. I'm so sorry for that. But that's kind of where we're at. So for therapy, I decided to start basically talking about my dialysis journey during these Inktober videos. And if it goes okay, it's not, you know, emotionally crippling, and you guys find it interesting, I think I'll keep doing it. So anyways, that's kind of where we're at. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you ran across it, I do appreciate it. Thank you for listening to my rambling dialysis story. And hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow in day 3 of Inktober. So J4D3, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. And thank you for listening. Peace.